Oh man, we are up. We are live, family. It is so good to be standing right here with you in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother High Tim. Of course, you know it's the heart of some production all day, every day. And of course, we on that Our Thang podcast. And we're going to strive to blow up your old paradigms. All right. I don't even know if y'all can hear all that because for some reason, the sound is not coming through. So let me try something real quick. We might have to start all over. Let me see. I'm going to click something out, and then we're going to try to bring it back up. We're going to try to capture the screen. We're going to do the sound. We're going to check the sound. We're going to, okay. We're going to turn it on. We're going to say, okay. All right, so we might do all that over again because the sound, but I'm live. I'm live right now. So anyway, family, there's no better place to be than right now, standing right here with you in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Of course, you know we on that Our Thang podcast. It's Our Thang all the time. And of course, you know it's a heart of some production. Simba, are you feeling it today? Simba feeling it today, your word. And we're going to strive to blow up your old paradigms. Man, I got some old paradigms to blow through. Just like you. Because we are out here. We out here with growing family. We are on the day of Kuumba. We want to give all the Kuumba babies a round of applause. Come on, man. We've been doing this long enough. Y'all know how it goes down. And we are in the week of Nia. We want to give all the Nia babies another round of applause. We've been applauding them for the last 6 days. We're going to continue doing so until we out the week of Nia. So, who working the wheels of steel today? Oh, Gye-Nyame is going to be a smooth day. So, all right, fam, listen. All right. We're about to kick it. About to throw it down. And we're about to get into the message of the day. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Anime, can you give your dude some music, man? Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Can you give me just a little bit of music? Just something. You know, to wet my whistle. Man! Dog, we've been on this journey for a long time. And you know, the thought hit me. It said, you know, since we in the week of Nia, Brother Tim, you've been doing this a long time, brother. You know, maybe it's time to hang up your mic, brother. And I'll think about it at the end of, because I got to make it through the 7-week period. We're going to think about this. But hey, right now we on that Our Thang podcast. We on the week of Nia, and we are on the day of Kuumba. And we are coming at you live and direct. So, you know, like I said, if there's any comments, go on, post them in. I'll see them. But anyway, let's get it. All right, where we at? We are on the Our Thang podcast, and today we are talking about the joyful tapestry. You know I like that word, tapestry. Weaving happiness through cultural storytelling. And y'all know I like story. So I like the word tapestry, and I like storytelling. Let's get into the message. Today, as we immerse ourselves in the principle of Kuumba, for the uninitiated, that's creativity. During our week of Nia, once again, catering to the uninitiated, Nia means purpose. Let us explore the enchanting realm of cultural storytelling and its pivotal role in enhancing our collective happiness. Storytelling. Now, I ain't talking about the lying, because some of y'all be just lying. And I guess y'all consider yourself storytellers. No. You just a liar. But the actual art of storytelling, and it is an art. Storytelling, an art form deeply rooted in African American experience, is not just a means of entertainment. It is a powerful vessel of wisdom, history, and shared experiences. Our stories passed down through generations are vibrant threads that weave together the rich tapestry of our community. They give voice to our struggles, triumphs, and dreams, fostering a profound sense of belonging and joy. In these narratives, we find laughter, inspiration, and resilience that define our community. They are the creative expressions of our collective soul, echoing our values, aspirations, and boundless strengths of our spirit. Through storytelling, we do not only preserve our heritage, but also fuel our collective happiness by reinforcing our communal bonds. To experience firsthand the power of storytelling, I invite you to listen to our podcast episodes, which beautifully demonstrate this art form's impact, the power of storytelling. Now, so that is in the link, so you'll be able to get it. The principles of Kuumba, or to bring Kuumba to life through the power of storytelling, consider these 3 power steps. Now, like I said, those of you who are in Kuumba, you can work on these on a regular basis. You can take a piece of these 3 PowerPoints and other PowerPoints, mix them together. But listen, 1, engage in storytelling, gathering. Engage in storytelling, gathering. 2, encourage intergenerational sharing. And 3, document and share our stories. Now, 1, engage in storytelling, gathering. Listen, this is what that is. Organize or participate in storytelling events within the community. These gatherings could be a form of spoken word, poetry, reading, or sharing personal narratives that reflect our collective journey and joys. Let me say it. I'm not going to say it again, but I want y'all to grasp that, because it threw poetry in there, having gatherings where we come together and we share these stories, right? All right. 2, encourage intergenerational sharing. We're coming up on Black Family Day. Come on now. Y'all already know. Foster opportunities for intergenerational storytelling. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Could that be happening? Some of y'all still call it Thanksgiving. I call it Black Family Day. But shouldn't some of that be happening on those days? Where we gather and start learning about our families and sharing the stories? Because that's how we pass the information from generation to generation during these feast days. Because this, all the Thanksgiving or Black Family, all it is a feast day. Some of y'all, but some of y'all too deep for that. Y'all ain't got time to feast, Y'all too busy burning sage and shit, Got that frankincense popping off. You too deep. You communing with your ancestors, I understand. No, not really. Not really, no. I always been kicking it with the fam. You know what I'm saying? I love my ancestors, but I understand my ancestors manifest themselves through my family members. As crazy as some of them can be. Matter of fact, they're crazy because there's too many ancestors coming through. Anyway, encourage elders to share their stories and experiences with younger members, thus bridging generations and strengthening our cultural continuity. Now, when we encourage our elders to share their stories, not only can it be entertaining, but it could be filled with lessons that some of the young people need to get. Because some of our young people are struggling with, I want y'all to think about this. Some of the so-called mental illness, some of the behaviors, some of the responses we be seeing, those of us that work with young people, are because these young people feel isolated and feel like they are the only ones that have experienced what they experienced. But when they start listening to their elders, especially elders that they are directly related to, they're going to start understanding, damn, I'm not the only one that dealt with that. How you deal with that, Grandma? I be feeling that shit when I'm sitting in class. You see? But I'm going to leave that alone. And 3, document and share our stories. In the age of technology, use various platforms to document and share these rich narratives, whether through writing, filming, or digital storytelling. Make our stories accessible to a wider audience, spreading the joy and essence of our culture. And then, now, because we got a lot of the documenting happening, but what we have individuals that are looking for foolishness rather than wanting to plug in every now and then to get something, right? Hey, I'm gonna leave it alone. As we dive into the art of storytelling, let's remember that each story shared is a seed of happiness planted in the hearts of our listeners. These stories do more than entertain. They unite, heal, and empower us. Let us continue to cherish and share our stories. For them within them lies laughter, tears, and hopes that bind us together. In the spirit of Kuumba, let our stories be the source of endless joy and enduring testament to the vibrancy of our tribe, our community, our village, our families, and etc., etc., etc. All right. Anime baby, can you help me out real quick? Okay, she took the music down. What you about to do, girl? You gonna help me out? What you doing?
It's the proverb.
Proverb. Anime scores of gold. That's right. It's the proverb of the day. Proverb of the day on this day of Kuumba creativity. As we explore the boundless realms of imagination and expression, let us ponder upon the thought-provoking South African proverb. Words are like eggs dropped from great heights. You can no more call them back than ignore the mess they leave when they fall. This proverb serves as a powerful reminder of the impact of our words and stories have, not just on individuals, but on the fabric of our community as a whole. In our tribe, in our families, in our community, in our village, storytelling has always been a vehicle for education, connection, and empowerment. Now, I would change that. I would change that order. Storytelling has always been a vehicle for connection, education, then empowerment, not the other way around. Connection first. Our stories carry the weight of our history, the vibrancy of our present, and the dreams for our future. They can uplift, inspire, and heal. However, the proverb suggests once our words are out in the world, they take on a life of their own. They can build, but can also break. They can nurture, but can also hurt. As we embrace the principle of Kuumba, we are reminded of our responsibility as storytellers. The stories we tell, the words we choose, are not just a reflection of our individual creativity, but our contributions to our collective narrative. They are an opportunity to reinforce our values, to honor our past, and to pave the way for a future filled with hope and unity. To bring this principle to life and ensure our storytelling is as responsible as it is or as it can be, creative, consider these 3 steps. Reflect before you share, embrace a variety of narratives, use story as a force of good. 1, reflect before you share. Take a moment to consider the impact that your stories will have. Some of us, we're so caught up in the truth game. I'm telling the truth, even though sometimes the truth that you think will heal will destroy. I'm just telling the truth. Some of y'all become so ignorant with it, right? There's a way and there's a time and there's a place. You know what I'm saying? One of my brothers is always talking about a sense of appropriateness, proper timing, right? But I'm telling the truth. Everybody needs to know. Do they? I mean, will that truth that you dropping, will that truth, or quote unquote, what you call truth, will that truth, see, because oftentimes, many of us, because we think we are the center of the universe, we think that the whole universe is revolving around us, so we honestly think that what we see is the truth, when in fact, what we have seen and possibly what we have experienced is the furthest thing from the truth. But I'm going to leave that right there. Take a moment to consider the impact of your story will have. Does it uplift? Does it educate? Does it heal? Ensuring our stories align with our community values is a key. I ain't saying keep shit and sweep it up on the rug, but what I'm saying is consider how you tell the story. And can you tell the story in a way that will heal and uplift? Right? All right. Embrace a variety of narratives, our community's tapestry of experiences. Encourage and amplify diverse voices and perspectives and stories shared, enriching our collective understanding. 3, use stories as a force of good. Aim to use storytelling as a tool for positive change, to challenge stereotypes, to foster empathy, and to build bridges of understanding within and beyond our community. Now, because it's going to be challenging now, right? Because now people sit around the TV not realizing that even when we sit around the TV, we're looking at a story. Whether we're looking at a football game, we're looking at a movie together, we're looking at a story. There's a story there. It's the story that holds us, right? And we have allowed the storytelling tradition to be overshadowed by the movie industry, by industries outside of our community, when at one point in time, we commanded that. Music was a storytelling vehicle. Church was a storytelling vehicle. Families having storytellers within them with storytelling, that's where the entertainment used to be. But now we have allowed that to be outsourced. And now we're wondering why our community is falling apart. Why? Because other people are telling our stories. Even with rap. I want y'all to think about. See, I am from the hip hop. I am the hip hop generation. I am hip hop, goddamn it. And once we outsourced hip hop, oh God. Do I need to say more? Do I really need to say once hip hop was outsourced and they was able to break it down and extract like they do everything else, extract it, right? We allowed them to extract and experiment with hip hop, and we ended up with what we have right now. Come on, fam. Need I say more? Do I need to say more? Good God Almighty. Once we start outsourcing our storytelling and outsourcing all that stuff, man. Let me stop. Let us use our power of storytelling wisely, recognizing that each word, each narrative weaves into the larger story of our community. Like the irrevocable path of an egg dropped from a height, our words have consequences and power. Let's harness them to leave a legacy of strength, unity, and positivity. And there's ways to do that, even when the situation may not have provided that. In the story that you're doing, can you cultivate strength? Can you demonstrate and show strength? Can you show some type of unity coming from it? And I don't even like using the word positivity. Can you throw some balance in there? I'm just saying, because some of y'all, I mean, some of us, man, we just, either we're so spiritual that we are no earthly good, or we're so truthful that we stupid. I just don't understand. I'm trying to, and I understand part of the trauma that we went through, that we feel that we're required to express our truth. But now we have to start challenging each other to really ask the question, is the truth, or is the reality, or is the thing that I face the truth, or is it my version? Is it my perception? Right? Because I be hearing people like that such and such is lying. I'll be like, could it be that they're not lying, but they're giving you their perception? Right? Of course, I know there's lies out there, but I have ran into incidents in doing what I do in the community. I have ran into instances where individuals give their perspective. And people be like, no, they lying. That's their perspective. This is what they experienced. So how are you going to say that their experience is a lie? Because if their experience is able to be a lie, so could yours, right? So let's look at let's look at their experience, and let's look at your experience, and let's see what we could pull up out of that. But anyway, let me stop. I'm getting into the 20-minute mark. In the spirit of cool, but let's commit to storytelling that's not only entertains but enlightens and elevates. Ensure our collective narrative is one filled with purpose, pride, and progress. And family, I'm working on this shit too. I'm not speaking from a position of I've made it there and you need no. I'm still there. I'm still arguing over perspectives and stories and truth and my truth and her truth and their truth. Still, I'm still dealing with that shit, right? Um, but but in many cases, for me, I'm Generation X, and then I got the Generation right. A lot of that shit can still just be ours, and we could leave this world with that shit and leave our children in a better position and more able to see or be able to see a little bit clearer because they understand what we went through, right? But anyway, so the folktale of the day, and I'm out. Folktale of the day. Anime, where is the music at? God, I mean, you and Simba back there kicking it, man. Y'all drinking? The holidays? It, what? What? What'd you say? What? You said y'all kicking it all the way until what? Y'all living too good. I gotta check. I gotta see how much we paying y'all because I will be on the phone with Brother Shamar. See what allowance does y'all have that y'all able to just look at the whole damn week? Damn, I don't know what's going on to Gye-Nyame, y'all. I got spiritual animals over here just talking about they taking the whole week. They already what time is it? Is it 9:30? It ain't even 9:30 in the morning. They drinking. All right. Oh, you put on the music now. Oh, thank you, Anime. I understand. I see your perspective. All right, folktale of the day is the legend of Mafamira. It's an Angolan folktale. But in order to get that, you know what you got to do. You got to go to that free gnjecourse.com, or you can join us on our Telegram because I will be posting them up maybe tomorrow, maybe on the Moja. I don't know because this week, I ain't got to rush, but I'm gonna have to be going to the office. But I ain't gonna have to rush, so I'm gonna move as slow as I possibly can. All right. I'm gonna check and see if there's any comments, and then we up and we out. No comments. All right, family. I want to thank y'all for listening. Guess what? Brother Hatim is out. Anime.